action on a battle of the big men. Grab some popcorn for this face-off at the center position tonight, Grant.
Oh, no question, B.A. I mean, these bigs bring the size and skill. Who has more tools in their toolkit? I mean, we're about to find out.
And now Dallas' starting group. Washington and Lively down low. Hardy is out there with Kyrie Irving. And it's Butler in at the 3.
The first of many tonight. Both teams have legit offensive talent.
Boy, I tell you what, that's going to be like a pinball machine, the way that scoreboard's going to light up.
Here's Lively. The Warriors getting their last shot to go. And that one is hammered home.
Come on now, guys. That's flat out insane.
Hey, when's the last time you saw a jam like that?
And guys, it's going to be a long time before we see another one just like that.
On the AT&T 5G Slam Cam, good looks by our terrific camera crew. Now here's Irving. His scoring ability is impressive, averaging 20 a game, and the bucket is good.
Always a threat on the drive. Irving has an explosive first step.
And just about a minute into this first quarter. You know, Clark, watching Kyrie Irving, he still does things you just can't believe.
His ball handling ability is just remarkable, and his finishing ability surpasses his rush hour handles. And that's saying a ton. He can beat anybody off the dribble. He can make tough shots. He really is one of the elite scorers from the guard position in the history of the NBA. I don't think that's an overstatement. From the angles he finishes, the shots he can make, he's as elite as we've had in the league.
Couldn't quite line that one up. Just got to shake it off and move on to the next one.
D and Washington over to help. And here's Curry for 3. Moody from outside. He drops it from range.
Delicious dime from Curry there. One of the reasons his teammates love playing with him.
Hardy, the pass to Irving. Trying to come right back with a 3 of his own, but it's no good. Here's D. 35 points his last game. It's good.
They've hit 4 of their first 5 shots. Great execution and attention to detail.
Here's Butler. It's a 5-point game. To end the run. Oh, can't get it. Misses his first attempt.
It's one thing to prevent the layup. It's another to do it without fouling. Just terrific defense.
Here's D. Ooh, powered down with both hands.
You can really feel the momentum swinging in their direction.
And, you know, they need to stay aggressive here. Build the lead up while they've got the chance. Don't waste this opportunity.
Let's check in with our reporter, Allie LaForce.
Hi, guys. Well, Dean, their last time out against the Pistons was simply terrific. He dropped 35 points, and you'll love the way he passed the ball and threw his body on the glass. And the entire NBA talking about his performance. It was that special. Can he do it again? We'll see, guys.
Yeah, he was unstoppable during certain stretches. It'd be great to see him top that performance tonight.
Well, his team needs him to contribute. When he's on his A game, he just makes play after play.
For sure, and draws so much defensive attention that it opens up opportunities for others.
And Joe Mazzulla calls timeout here. Coach wants to speak to his guys, maybe alter some of the game plan. And some changes here for the Warriors. Jackson Davis is checked in for Draymond Green. Christie comes in for Kuminga. And it's Morris in for Curry. And Dallas also making a switch. Schroeder, he's checked in for Irving.
Pick works well there, but the defense left a lot to be desired.
Yeah, that's not the defense you need. You got to be tougher defensively.
They set the pick to the inside. And he makes no mistake. Slam dunk.
Nice one-handed jam. Simple and effective, B.A.
Hey, with the lead, I'm surprised he didn't come up with something a little more creative.
Well, I think he did plenty of damage nonetheless. I mean, it was only with one hand, but he still threw that down pretty hard.
And the Mavericks with possession here. After the Warriors picking up a basket just a moment ago. Here's D. Butler covering. Here's D. Lays it up and banks it in. D's got 8 points.
And guys, the way this defense is getting manhandled down low, you have to wonder if they're at 100% right now.
Boy, they'd love if anyone could get a bucket.
Yeah, their offense has been grinding to a halt.
Pass to Washington. And a great assist by Butler as that one goes.
Well, he's a stretch four now with a dangerous outside shot. Washington loves letting that one fly from there.
Here's D. Give him 8. There's 38 seconds left in the first quarter. Misfires there. 4 for 6 in the game now. Here's Hardy. Washington a screen for 3. And Dallas hits again from deep.
Defensively, you have to stay connected to him on the perimeter.
The Warriors lead by 3. Here's D. Ooh, coming through again. Shooting 5 for 7 now.
They have no answer defensively inside.
Yeah, and that's 4 straight field goals now they've allowed from point-blank range. Can't happen.
And that'll be Dallas's ball as it goes out of bounds. Mavericks able to keep the possession.
Substitution on the court.
Just 4 seconds left now in the first quarter. Irving. That misses. Would have counted had it gone. Offense is coming free and easy as we wrap up the first. The Warriors on top. Hope you've enjoyed the broadcast so far. Halfway through the first half in this one. A chance to catch up on some numbers here. The scoring breakdown for the Warriors.
Well, we've seen them take advantage of the lanes given to them so far. The defense isn't plugging it up, and it's being exploited.
Cultivating a lot of assists right now, which is beautiful to see. Love the way they're working that ball around.
We've got Green, Kelly Oubre out there with Stephen Curry. Then it's Kuminga, and it's D in its center, locking down the middle. That's the Warriors 5. Here's D, 10 points for him. Pulls up on the wing. Curry's shot is off. It's stolen. On the wing, Curry. Pass to D. They set the pick. And the basket by Curry.
Working that in-between area. Steph likes to keep the defense on its heels.
And let's swing it over to the sideline and hear from Allie.
Hey, Brian. No surprise here. Stephen Curry hopes to be a Warrior for life. He said being a part of a group of legends that have played for one franchise, established a culture, and won at the highest level, and did it with a lot of different roster combinations, I don't ever take that for granted. Brian, what a run.
Yeah, it is a great run, and he's been the foundation, Allie. Thank you.
Yeah, this part of the game is coming back for Kyrie. It's always been there, but he's showing more of it now.
Green, a screen. Here's D. And he was fouled while in the act of shooting, so he'll take 2 free throws.
First personal foul.
Clark, one topic that gets its share of attention, illegal screens.
And with good reason, because guys are bigger, stronger, a lot of pick and roll action. So you've got to be more diligent in cracking down on those screens that are illegal. The game is extremely fluid. Guys are in constant motion. But I think it's a hard call to make consistently, but the officials have to keep working at it.
And the Warriors making a switch here. Moody's checked in. Here's Houston. Off target from 3-point range. The Warriors lead by 5. The kick out, Curry. The 3 is up. There he is, the 3-point king, delivers on cue.
Off a pass, Steph Curry, that one is always going in, or almost always going in.
Pass to Houston from deep. D pulls it in. D's got 7 rebounds in the game. Outside Moody. Here's Green. Here's D. He's got 10. Nails it. He's now 6 for 8 from the floor.
And just not letting up at all. I mean, you have to love this approach. You want to get the ball to the guys who make plays.
If it's working, keep working it. That's what I say. Keep the pressure on them.
Outside Irving. Here in quarter 2, we played a little over 2.5 minutes now. Here's Hardy. He's covered by Curry. Clock at 6. Jacks up a 3. And Hardy hits from deep. Hardy's got 10 points in the game.
Love to see that kind of activity. He just makes things happen.
And Steve Kerr calls timeout here. He'll take the opportunity to regroup. Both teams deciding to change it up. And while we have a moment, let's recognize a player who has been working hard lately. Your Western Conference Player of the Week.
Oh, it's been so much.
First half of play here in what's been a good one. Warriors ahead. They lead by 3. And time now for the halftime break with the third quarter soon to follow on 2K Sports.
And we thank you for joining.
They've been choosy when hunting for shots, guys. I like that. Trying to capitalize on every single possession.
Taking a peek now at... Thanks for joining us. Time to head back over.
We've got second half action for you, and if the next couple of quarters are similar to the first, this one could go down to the last possession. So the Mavericks 5 right now. Washington and Lively down low. Hardy is out there with Kyrie Irving, and it's Butler in at small forward. Washington finds Butler. Outside Irving. Got a hand on it. Here's D. He's guarded by Irving. Outside Curry. Fires for 3. Fires in the triple. Give him 8 points now.
It looks easy, effortless. Curry, natural from long range.
Hardy, the pass to Lively. Back to Irving. Over Moody. And it's Irving missing.
Not his best night, and not the team's best night. Sometimes it just goes that way.
Moody passes to D. Second half of basketball, just over a minute played so far. That is now his 7th field goal in 10 attempts. Impressive.
A great move. I mean, the defense has no response.
Yeah, if that's a harbinger of things to come, he's looking at having a very big second half.
Outside Butler, puts up a 3, and good. Coming on the assist by Irving. Butler's got 8.
You get the feeling Butler was ready to let that one fly before the ball got to him.
Green, a screen. D can't get it to go. Mavericks trail by 5. Pass to Hardy. Butler taking his time here. The 3 from Washington. Can't get it to drop.
Since halftime, they've missed 3 of their first 4 shots. Still trying to get their legs under them.
Here's Irving. The Warriors pull it in.
Trying to get it going. Only 1 for 5 to start the second half.
D, the pass to Curry. To the middle. Pass to Moody. Let's go with a 3. Knocks down the long J. Curry's got 6 in the quarter.
A nice start to the third. 3 out of 4 and looking good doing it.
The Mavericks have gotten just 1 of 5 shots to drop since halftime. Back to Butler. A touch over 2.5 minutes of basketball played here in the third quarter. Goes up on the baseline, and he gets the jumper to drop. 10 points for him.
Excellent use of the screen and roll. Butler knowing precisely what to do in that situation. I'm really impressed by how smart he is.
And that one drops for him. And the Warriors lead by 8.
I mean, they've been relentless. Just keep getting shots at the rim.
Well, the defensive rotation has been a step slow. It's really helped them get that ball inside time after time.
And it's blocked.
When Lively's on you like this, with all his size and length, it's hard to get a shot off on it.
D, the pass to Kuminga. Oh, Kuminga, just a menace inside.
That's been typical of their performance today. They're sharing the ball and creating good shots.
Really a prime example of the difference in how these teams have operated offensively. Much more individual play at the other end.
On the wing, Irving. This one for three. D pulls it in.
Well, just cannot buy a bucket, guys. And tell you what, that's a painful quarter for him, and it's painful for me to watch, too.
Takes it inside. Oh, my.
Let me just hard on that one, B.A. Wow, that type of finish is just deflating right now for a team that's trying to make a comeback.
Ouch. That's certainly a big-time finish right there. It was one big exclamation point, or maybe even a question mark.
And, guys, I know there are a lot of questions right now defensively for this team. There's no doubt about that.
And some changes here for the Warriors. Jackson Davis is checked in for Draymond Green. Oubre comes in for Kuminga, and Christie subbed in for Moody. A big group substitution here for Dallas. Mark Williams, he's checked in for Lively. Marshall comes in for Washington. Houston, he's checked in for Kyrie Irving. And it's Dennis Schroeder in for Hardy.
They're making it look easy out there, just having fun.
Yeah, offensively, they've just been rolling. Impossible to stop.
Schroeder passes to Butler. Williams, a screen on Oubre. Here's Butler. Dallas, no good that time either. The Warriors lead by 14. Floats one. D gets the bucket. D's got 8 points in the quarter.
Boy, absolutely no rim protection, leading to a lot of easy buckets here.
.32 seconds left in the third quarter. And here's Schroeder. No points so far. Pass to Marshall. Back to Schroeder. Will it go? Again, the miss by the Mavericks.
It's obvious they're becoming frustrated. Nothing seems to be going their way.
You know, guys, no denying it's been a rough patch here. I think they've got to run whatever is best in their playbook to get a good shot.
And as we end the third quarter, a double-digit deficit will make it tough to come back. The Warriors on top, they lead by 18. And we'll have the start of the fourth quarter for you as soon as we get... And now we have a moment to reveal our State Farm assist of the game.
You have to love his unselfishness and ability to make those around him better.
Well, clearly he's the guy that stirs the drink for him, and that's how he does it, with his dynamite passing skills.
And there have been two very different performances from these teams today as we get going in quarter number 4. Kelly Oubre out there with Trace Jackson Davis. Then it's Monte Morris, and it's D in at the pivot spot, manning the middle. That's the Warriors 5. And let's take a moment to get your take, guys, on the scoring so far for the Warriors.
Their hot shooting from long distance has been the key. Spacing the floor and rising up with that confidence.
You know, the defense has given them that shot, and they've knocked it down consistently, and that's been a real key factor for them tonight.
Kuminga, he's checked in for the Warriors. And here's Schroeder outside. Hits the trifecta.
This is where Schroeder has really improved over the years, hitting the three with some consistency.
Here's D. Here he goes. And a foul called on the way up. So he'll take 2 from the free throw line.
Yeah, really left him no choice there. He had to foul and keep him from converting the easy bucket.
And some changes here for the Warriors. Green comes in for Jackson Davis. And Bailey subbed in for Morris. And so it's Schroeder with it. He brings it up for the Mavs. They trail by 16. Pass to Marshall. There's a screen. And here is Williams. 6 to shoot. Irving for 3. And Dallas hits again from deep.
Kyrie Irving, what a touch from deep.
The Warriors lead by 13. D, the pass to Green. Oh, and there's the whistle on the shot. So 2 free throws for him coming up.
Second personal foul.
It goes on Kyrie Irving. And the first one at the line is good. So for Dallas, Okeke comes in for Marshall. And it's Hardy in for Schroeder. Well, Grant, in terms of scheduling, you see any way to eliminate back-to-backs?
You know, I'm not a big fan of eliminating back-to-backs, but To answer your question, BA, you have two choices. Either fewer regular season games or extend the season by a few weeks. I don't think either one of those options is in our future.
Left side Kuminga. Drops in the layup for two. And the Warriors lead by 17.
Hey, they're just getting pushed around inside.
Yeah, you can't say that with enough emphasis. I mean, the defenders are just not being aggressive enough down low. You got to play with some physicality in the paint.
And the rebound goes to the Warriors.
They really have a commanding lead, not just in points, but in rebounds as well.
And what I like about it, it's been a physical brand of basketball. It's had a little sandpaper element to it. Gritty and rough, but that's how you win games.
Mavericks trail by 19. Here's Hardy. Outside Irving. Williams with the screen from the high post. And it's Irving missing. The Warriors lead by 19. Kuminga with a screen on Irving. D, the pass to Kuminga. And Kuminga throws it down.
Nice timing on these jumps. He's somewhat on the small side for a power forward, but he just never gives up.
Moody's checked in for the Warriors. Stephen Curry comes in for Bailey. Dallas has got 7 of their 16 three-point attempts to go in. Butler passes to Hardy. And Clark, we're seeing greater parity league-wide, but there's still those teams wandering the wilderness.
Yeah, and some of that is due to teams failing to draft well. You got to be a little lucky, but you also have to be good in your draft selections. It's not enough to have a high pick. It's really what you do with whatever picks you have and getting it right. Green showing you some real attitude on that throwdown.
Looking to win the run. Here's Irving. And the foul is called. He missed it, so he's got a couple of free throws coming his way. It's on Stephen Curry.
No debate there. He got hammered.
Blatant contact. Straightforward call. Simple.
And the Warriors will go with a different look here. Jackson Davis is checked in for Green. Tate comes in for Kuminga. Oubre, he's checked in for Moody. And Bailey subbed in for Stephen Curry. And the Mavericks will go for a different look here. Williams is checked in for Lively. Okeke comes in for Washington. Miller's checked in for Butler. And it's Schroeder in for Hardy. So for Dallas, Metu, he's checked in for Miller. And it's Houston in for Kyrie Irving. Dallas has gone 2 of 4 from the perimeter here in the fourth quarter. Pass to Schroeder. Chalk up 2 there.
Good heads-up basketball. Season opening and capitalizes.
And here are the Warriors now. Earlier they held a 23-point lead.
It's safe to say they have dominated this game. The game wasn't even as close as the score says in a great win for the Warriors.
And everything seemed to go their way today. They were firing on all cylinders, Grant.
Yeah, B.A., this was the kind of performance you relish as a player. Just a very impressive win.
And they really wanted this one. It pushes their win total up to 21.
And this win will give them a decisive lead in the season series. They've won the first 2 with only 1 more to go, and they've got the right formula against the Mavericks.
And one player just stole the show tonight, doing everything for his team. A monster night for D.
Well, I thought he did a little bit of everything out there tonight, notching the triple-double in style. He was a difference maker.
Dallas has gone 3 for 5 from three-point land since the end of the third quarter. Oh, there's the alley. Here's D. And the shot counts. He's fouled, and it's a chance for a three-point play. And the Mavericks going with a whole new group out there. .41 seconds left in the fourth quarter of this one. Washington outside. There's the three. Warriors with the rebound. Here's D. Sinks that one from the post. D's got 34.
Stepping up and nailing an important shot to put this away.
And, you know, this run shows what kind of attitude this team has. I mean, the win is there. Go get it.
Irving with it to the paint. Here's Lively. And a slam dunk by Lively.
Right at the rim. That's where Lively loves to get his opportunities.
Here's D. 14 feet away. And he can't bank that one in. And so Golden State takes this one, and by a big margin. Well, this might not have been the most competitive game we've ever seen, but you've got to appreciate their masterful performance.
And I'm sure their fans appreciated it too. We saw the outstanding defense and a loaded offense.